people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. I want to thank all the new subscribers who've come by and subscribed to my page this week, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. But listen, let's get right into it. The Knicks pull off a great victory tonight by beating the Dallas Mavericks 108-85. We like to call them the Dallas Knicks because of all the Knicks players they got on that team. But it was a fabulous win tonight. Total team effort. But listen, the engine tonight, once again, was RJ Barrett. Listen, man, he's been on a tear these last 6-7 games. You know what I mean? For 6 games straight, he's been averaging over 20 points a game. Listen, he's starting to get his rhythm. And he's looking good, man. He's looking extremely good, looking confident. Most importantly, he's looking aggressive, man. He's not just focusing on the jump shot. He's going to the basket with some authority. And then also, too, he's stepping out and hitting that 15-footer, like I always say is the NBA shot. And then after he takes that 15-footer, he gets his rhythm. Then he starts pulling threes and he starts draining them. So he looks solid, man. He looks totally locked in. Listen, we have our young player, our young high draft pick that, we drafted him high, playing this well. The Knicks have a bright future. Like I said before, we don't have to look for a number 1 or a number 2, right? He can be that. Of course, he still has to develop his game. The one thing I don't want is for him to kind of feel like I've arrived, continue to put in the work, continue to come into the gym early, get some shots up, even after the game, like the great Kobe Bryant would do. Continue to put up shots, right? And then during the off season, you work out with the pros, work out with the all-stars, work out with those guys. Like I said before in my other show, work with a guy like James Harden. Continue to work on your game. Listen, everything will come easy. Because right now, he just looks extremely locked in, man. He's just, the game is just coming easy to him. Now he's not overthinking. He's just playing ball. You know what I mean? He's going to the basket. If that's not there, he pretty much, hits that jumper. But everything is just in motion, man. He doesn't look like he's trying too hard. And then also, too, what I love about him is he's playing hard, man. He's playing great on the defensive end also, too. He played great defensively against Luka Doncic tonight. He just, all in all, man, on both ends of the floor, he's just looking like a total different player than what he looked earlier in the season. And that's good because we definitely need to start stacking these wins. Once again, like I said, it was a team effort. Big Mitch was big tonight on that middle. He was a monster down there, had 19 points, 10 boards, 9 for 10 from the field. But everything was dunks. You know what I mean? He looked like baby Shaq out there, grabbing rebounds, dunking it, getting good passes from people penetrating towards the middle. He's pretty much snatching it, banging it with authority. He looked aggressive tonight, man. He was another one. I'm very happy with how he started to produce. He's another one starting to come around. Everyone's talking about trade Mitch. Get rid of Mitch. He's out of shape. I always said, listen, let him get back in shape. And he's starting to slowly coming around, right? Because he's getting back in shape. Now he's starting to look like a little bit old Big Mitch, but 7 feet, about 250 now. So now he's grown into that weight. And he looks good, man. He looks good in that middle. Also, too, Fourier was aggressive. He had, I believe, let me just make sure, get the right. He had 13 tonight, and Burks had 10. They were also solid. They were also in the pluses. And Randall played okay tonight, guys. Listen, I know everyone's been killing him. But Randall played okay tonight. He was a facilitator. He almost had a triple-double. He had 17 points tonight. I believe he had 12 boards. He had 8 assists. Like I said, he almost had a triple-double. He didn't shoot that well from the field, but you know what? It's okay, man. Listen, RJ was the engine. See, it's okay for, RJ to kind of take the bull by the horns and start to lead this team, and maybe Julius take a step back and let RJ do his thing. That makes you also a good player, So I think once again, right? I think that trying to put it on him that he has to do this every game is not fair to him because he's not that type of player. I don't know if you guys heard on the show. On ESPN tonight, what Doris Burke said. She made a really good point. She said, when you saw what Randall did last year, it was great, right? But he's struggling this year. But that's why you have to have so much respect for the legit all-stars in this league who do it year after year after year. Like I've said before, guys, this league is tough, man. This is a tough league. It's the toughest league in the world, right? So you have to understand, you got to bring it every night. And in order for to be an elite guy, the LeBron James of the world, Kevin Durant, of course, the Greek Freak, of course, Steph Curry, Dame Dollar, year after year after year, right? It doesn't matter. You're putting up numbers. It doesn't matter who's guarding you, what the team is. You're putting up numbers. It doesn't matter, right? You got to take your hat off to those guys, man. It shows you how they're just in a totally different level, right? And that's why I've always said, Randall's not there yet. You guys got to calm down. I understand we gave him the money. I understand he had a good year last year, but even still, how he played last year, he still wasn't like among the elites of the elites. He just had a good year. Made an All-Star team, All-NBA. That can happen to anybody, right? If you have a really good season. But the key is, can you do it more than once? Can you do it more than twice? Can you be a perennial All-Star? Can you do that? And that's a tough thing to do, man. Only the special ones can do that. To kind of put that pressure on Randall, that like I said, that crown and stuff. Like I said in my earlier shows, I stated it, guys. He's not that guy. And the more that we understand that as Knicks fans, we'll give him passes. Like I gave him a pass tonight. He played good tonight. He played solid. Man. But tonight was RJ. It was all about RJ. And he had to defer to RJ, which is good. He almost had a triple-double tonight. Just play your role, man. Play your role. Do what you need to do. Don't try to be the Kevin Durant of the team. Don't try to do that, man. Just play your game. Because to me, I'm just being honest with you guys, RJ has a bigger upside than Julius. He just does. The way he plays, the way he goes to the basket, the things he does, like he has a bigger upside, and he's younger. So I just think that I understand that based on what Randall did last year and what we paid him, automatically it's okay. He's got to be the guy. That's not him. That's not him. I think that the guy's going to want to be an RJ. The more he develops, man, and I'm going to stress that, develop. He's got to continue to develop and work on his game. The more he does that, the better he's going to be. He's going to be an amazing player for us. We just got to, watch this kid grow, man, because you can see it right before our eyes. Each game, he's getting better and better. You see it. He's the total package, man, and he plays defense. That's the other dynamic with him too. He plays both ends of the court, both ends of the floor, man, and that's. Listen, you get into the like Scottie Pippen territory, right? You get into that. We don't want to say that's what he's going to be, but I'm just saying when you can do that, you're an exceptional player. So we just got to watch him and let him continue to develop, man. But the Knicks played great tonight. Even Grimes coming off the bench, hitting a couple of threes. Defensively, he was tough. But it was just a total team effort. Even Noel coming off the bench, get a couple of blocks, hustle plays, right? Just total team game, man. Like it just was great. But it's different, man. When RJ's leading the charge, everyone starts playing well. Everyone. And all the great teams take on the identity of their star player. They just do. So if RJ's playing hard defensively and he's scoring and going to the basket, you see the energy of the team. Everybody starts playing well. Everybody starts playing hard. And it was just beautiful to see. Just the Knicks look great tonight, man. I'm just glad that we're able to kind of like start stacking these wins because we're gonna need to, guys. Like I said, to get our seeding up to make it to the playoffs because we're pretty much at midseason right now, so we gotta start stacking these wins. All right. So if RJ can continue playing hard, and the rest of the team can follow his lead, I think we'll be in good shape. All right. But listen, that's my show. All right. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. Also, too, hit the bell icon, all right, to get notifications on my new shows. All right. And as well, leave comments so we can go back and forth and debate. All right. I'm LV Live, and that's my show. And I appreciate you guys coming by. All right. Peace.